Eye contact is one of the simplest forms of human communication. Yet for many people, it can feel surprisingly difficult. You may notice it during conversations. Someone looks away while speaking. They glance down, or they quickly break eye contact when your eyes meet theirs. And this behavior can create curiosity because eye contact carries emotional meaning. When people maintain eye contact, it signals confidence, attention, presence. But when someone avoids eye contact, it can mean many different things. And the reasons are often more psychological than people realize. One of the most common reasons people avoid eye contact is social anxiety. Eye contact creates a sense of direct attention. And for someone who feels self-conscious, that attention can feel uncomfortable. Their mind becomes focused on how they are being perceived, and they worry about saying the wrong thing or appearing awkward. So looking away helps reduce that pressure. Another reason is emotional vulnerability. Eye contact can create a strong sense of connection between people. It makes emotions more visible. And for someone who is uncomfortable expressing emotions, eye contact may feel too intense. Looking away becomes a way to maintain emotional distance. Cultural background can also influence eye contact behavior. In some cultures, prolonged eye contact is seen as respectful and confident. In others, it may be interpreted as rude or confrontational. People raised in environments where eye contact was discouraged may naturally develop the habit of looking away. There is also the role of personality. Introverted individuals often process information internally. When they are thinking carefully about what to say, they may naturally break eye contact. This is not always a sign of discomfort. Sometimes it simply helps them concentrate. Another important factor is trust. When people feel relaxed and safe, eye contact becomes easier. But when someone feels uncertain or guarded, their body language often becomes more closed. Avoiding eye contact can be part of that protective behavior. However, avoiding eye contact does not always indicate insecurity. In some cases, it can reflect deep concentration. When the brain is processing complex ideas or searching for the right words, visual focus may shift away from the person in front of them. This helps the brain direct more attention to thinking. There are also situations where eye contact becomes emotionally overwhelming. For example, and during conflict or uncomfortable conversations, maintaining eye contact in those moments can intensify emotions. So people instinctively look away to regulate their emotional state. Understanding these possibilities helps prevent misinterpretation. It is easy to assume that someone avoiding eye contact is hiding something or lacking confidence. But human behavior is rarely that simple. Body language reflects many internal processes happening at once. The key is observing patterns rather than isolated moments. If someone avoids eye contact occasionally while thinking, it may simply reflect concentration. But if it happens consistently in emotionally sensitive situations, it may reflect discomfort with vulnerability. When communication feels safe and relaxed, eye contact usually becomes more natural. Trust reduces the need for protective behaviors, and connection becomes easier to maintain. So the next time you notice someone avoiding eye contact, it may not be about dishonesty or insecurity. It may simply reflect how their mind manages attention, emotions, and social interaction. Understanding small behaviors like this can reveal deeper psychological patterns, and those patterns often explain much more about human interaction than we first realize. Subscribe to Emotions and Decisions for psychology insights about behavior, communication, and emotional patterns. Because understanding how people behave helps you navigate social situations with greater clarity.